Hi, I am in Pace, Florida today at a brand new subdivision by Adams Homes. This brand new subdivision is breaking ground on its first phase. It's called Parkland Place. I just had some home buyers that are drafting a contract on a new property here. So this is such a new subdivision. They have yet to close their first home. As you can see, construction is well underway. They have about 30 properties that have been for sale right now, and I think it's already, as of today, about 20 of them that have gone under contract. An amazing amount of property that's gone under contract really quickly. So yeah, they are moving. They are moving fast, and part of that reason is that this builder is offering some fantastic incentives at a great price point. So houses in this neighborhood are starting at about just over 1,800 square feet. They're going up to about 3,000, and they're starting at about 350,000. 350,000 for a brand new house with all builder warranties. Um, this subdivision it's really unique for Adams Homes because they are doing some things that they don't normally do. They've got higher ceilings in these new builds. They have 8-foot exterior doors. These are things that Adams has not been known for. They are including fence for the properties that are along the outside edge of the subdivision. So they're getting beautiful fiberglass fences. There are, depending on when you build. So right now, you could get into something that is already well underway. Okay, so something that is in the framing stage of things. If you, depending on where you are with picking out a property, picking out a lot, and also the layout, the elevation, and floor plan, there may or may not be choices as to what you can pick out for finishes. So each house has, they're trying to make a real, differences between one house and another, the neighbor. They're making sure not to duplicate elevations, colors, brick color, paint, even roof color. They're really making an effort to mix it up and have some inconsistency, so it doesn't look like a cookie cutter neighborhood. So you really can have something that looks a little bit more custom, semi-custom. So if the house has just started the framing process, there may be more limitations as to what you can pick, because they do try to, once they start framing, they try to order ahead with materials. Sometimes it still can take a while to get, the right brick, the shingle color they want, cabinets, the brick exterior cabinets, flooring, things like that, may already be set, but you can, if, on some of these, if they're not too far along, there may be choices that you can still make, which is fantastic. The buyers that I'm working with right now, they just picked out a house that is in the framing stage. It's due to be finished in August, September, and they were able to make some changes to their color choices, which they're really happy about. Other than that, they could have, you could pick a lot that is pre-sale, so has not yet been, designated for a certain layout, and therefore, all the choices that are open to you as far as, which layout, what floor plan you put on a building site, and then what your color choices, flooring, your choices would be flooring, cabinet color, countertop kind of quartz. They're offering like 4 different types of quartz, 3 different colors of a granite, like a Cecilia granite and a Gallia. There are about 6 different interior colors, exterior colors, I'm sorry. There's a handful of front door colors you can choose from. What else? The light package is remaining consistent. Door handles, hardware on doors themselves are all builder's choice. but they are a very nice. The doors are very nice, like 2-panel interior doors with a nice little bevel on them. Very nice, like a dark bronze black sort of handset finish. And then the light fixtures are very, very tasteful, simple, not too stylized, but also not feeling like real, they have some styles. They don't feel like builder grade. I was very happy to see the quality of the countertops and the tile floor choices. They're doing tile showers in the master bathrooms with glass doors. Again, something that, Adams Homes was not always known for. So this is a really unique subdivision as well, in that they have a facility that is going to be, it is going to offer a pool, pickleball, splash pad for the kids, playground for the kids, picnic area with grills, a couple of covered pergola areas for shade. But it's, that's a really nice amenity to have. So they're really going for a lifestyle here. So kudos to Adams Homes for doing that. And one of the really nice thing is that they're offering this right now, and this can change at any moment. So, you've got to be aware of that. But right now they are offering a $15,000 flex money for buyers to use on all these different upgrades. So you can screen in your covered back patio if you want to have a screened wall and door. They will extend the concrete patio. They'll even extend the porch if you really wanted them to. What else are they doing? Blinds, refrigerator, some of those things that are, not all that uncommon. Trying to think of what else they're offering. Finish on the concrete garage floor, so like a stain finish on the concrete. Extra ceiling fans, outside ceiling fan for the porch, extra ceiling fans in bedrooms. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but it'll probably pop into my mind. There's probably other things too. But so this subdivision, Parkland Place, enter one way in, one way out. It will not be a gated subdivision. It is off of Berrydale Road in Pace, which is such a great location. It is so central to I-10, shopping, restaurants. A lot of the new construction in this area is happening way North Pace, up in Chumuckla area, which, you start getting kind of far from Pensacola and from I-10. So this is, oh gosh, I can't speak highly enough about this location. It's really a coup that they were able to acquire this land to do this subdivision. This is just phase one. Eventually, there will be another phase going in behind this with another recreational facility. It's really, I'm happy for Adams Homes that they're doing this and offering a really nice property at a great value for home buyers. So to get into a brand new house, $350,000 to about $450,000 with, brick, hardy board, different elevations to choose from, shaker cabinets, quartz countertops, LVP floor. Oh, that's another thing. You can have LVP throughout the whole house versus, otherwise they would do it everywhere except for the bedrooms. To have some choices on finishes and have those finishes be they're really quite nice, very tasteful color schemes and quality. Different elevations with some of them have front porches. Two-story homes, single-story homes, hipped roofs, gabled roofs. There's just a little bit of something for everybody, depending on what you're looking for. There are a couple of different lot sizes. They have a 50-foot wide lot and then a 70-foot wide lot. This is the entry show you behind me. It's very nicely done with a nice landscaped median in the middle. One way in, one way out, or one lane in, one lane out. And just so you can kind of see what some of the finishes of the exterior. I'm kind of walking up closer to the model home now. And make sure I don't get run over by a big work truck. I'm talking away. Oh, there are sidewalks. Sidewalks in the neighborhood, nice wide sidewalks. Underground utilities, which makes just so much sense. And just check out the aesthetic of the house behind me. Just a nice, clean looking home. Oh, the concrete driveways extend past the garage door themselves. No one's going to test my microphone. All right, so you can see behind me they just poured this concrete driveway, and the driveway extends past the actual doorway of the garage door. It goes past out to the corners of the garage, which adds another couple feet of driveway space on both sides. So they have yet to close one of these houses. First closing is happening, I believe, at the end of July. Like I said, there's an amazing amount of properties here that have been purchased or pre-sold, and really quite surprising. We were, when I came to look at this subdivision with the home buyers that I'm working with, we were not expecting there to be such a flurry of activity here. But between the price point, what you get for flex dollars, and then also the location, I'll tell you, it's kind of hard to beat. I've shown a lot of properties in the, similar nature in the Beulah area, and you kind of be hard pressed to get this much house brand new for what they're offering. Now, if you go with their preferred lender, of course you get other benefits. They really do strive to make it very easy for home buyers. You can see this whole loop. This is the first section. A little stormy here today. Little windy. Some windows going in on the houses behind me, all taped. Got all their weather shields. Another advantage of buying something brand new, you're all up to the very latest codes. Your insurance is so low. It's expected that the insurance on these brand new homes is going to be like $1,000 a year. That is low for anywhere, any state in the country. That would be considered a pretty darn good insurance rate. This house is starting to get its brick. Lots of work getting done. Get myself out of the work zone. Anyway, so really excited for my new home buyers that are acquiring one of these houses. Very happy for them. If you have any questions about this subdivision, please do give me a call. Feel free to leave comments down below in the comments section. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you're liking the videos. Always happy to talk real estate with you. I'm only a phone call away. Give me a call anytime. CHRIS REID, Realtor out of Pensacola, Florida. Today we're in Pace, Florida, showing some real estate here, and live, work, and play in the greater Pensacola area. I hope to talk to you soon. Take care.